Welcome back. The Buffalo Urban League has brought positive change to the 716 since 1927. And here with me now to talk about their annual gala is President and CEO Thomas Buford Jr. Thanks so much for coming in today.
Yep, thank you for having us.
Okay, I want you to start off by telling us a little bit about what exactly the Buffalo Urban League does for our community.
Right, so you mentioned we've been here since 1927. And, really, we look to empower communities and change lives, starting one individual at a time, one family at a time to impact the community.
Nice. Okay, so what are some of the services that you're able to provide?
So we offer a full spectrum of direct services, also advocacy, and different outreach to the community, and it cover a full demographic as well.
That's right. You cover a broad range from the youth education to the workforce development, right?
Right, economic development as well, housing services. So, anything in response to social determinants of health and wealth.
Mm-hmm. Now, let's talk about the annual gala that you have coming up. I hear it's huge.
Yeah, it's one of our most exciting events of the year. We'd like to think it's the most exciting in the city of Buffalo, right? So it's this coming Saturday, November 16th at the Buffalo Convention Center at 6 p.m. And, we'll be honoring some special guests and, just talking to the community about some of the work we've done and, where we're going in the future.
That's right. So tell us what the community is going to gain by coming out to this gala.
Well, continuing to learn more about the Buffalo Urban League, its programming, its direct services, the impact that we've had on the community, and not only what we've done, how we do it, and who we do it with, right? Because this year's theme is collective strength and celebrating the power of community. So, we like to think of ourselves as not speaking up for the community or speaking for the community, but actually amplifying the voice of the community. So we're looking to share all of those experiences. And
you mentioned it, but there will be some individuals being honored at this gala. Do you want to share some of them?
Absolutely, absolutely. So Jasmine Westbrook is our Emerging Leader Award. We'll be receiving our Emerging Leader Award. She's also Vice President of the Buffalo Urban League Young Professionals Group. Yes. And additionally, Dawn Berry Walker, who will receive our Community Service Award. She is the President and CEO of the Pappy Martin Jazz Legacy. We know how important it is to celebrate the rich arts culture here in Buffalo and to continue that legacy. And lastly, our highest honor for the years is going to John Persons, who is the President and CEO of Northeast Groceries, the parent company of Tops, and he'll be receiving our Evans Young Humanitarian Award.
Amazing. Okay, where can people get tickets for this event?
Sure. So tickets are, we're coming close, so a few tickets are probably still available on our website, www.bulny.org. Mm-hmm. So you should find tickets there.
And by the way, Urban League is a chapter of a greater organization that's all over the country, correct?
That's correct. So we're one of 92 affiliates under the National Urban League, headquartered in New York City, but we also understand that, in order to move, our communities forward, we not only need to provide services, but advocacy and change around policy. So we also have a legislative policy office in Washington, D.C.
That is amazing. What are some of the benefits for, especially the youth, because I was there for the Buffalo Urban League's youth program, the gala that you guys had over the summer. What are some of the benefits of getting involved with you guys, especially at an early age?
Right. So in the summer, you would have seen our programming for the education and scholarship. So we teach, civic engagement. A lot of it is not in schools anymore, but understanding the process of how this country operates, our great democratic process, how they can get involved, how they can be, help their community along, starting from a young age, and really instilling, those values in them and importance.
Mm-hmm. And for adults, what are the services that you guys are able to provide and help them with?
Certainly, anything from housing to employment, workforce. Now housing is housing assistance. It's also first-time home buyers. We're also doing, credit repair and all types of economic empowerment. And we also have large programming around small business and entrepreneurship, technical services, and other services as well.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about all that you do. Viewers, if you would like to attend their gala, you can buy tickets at buffalourbanleague.org/2024 gala. Thanks so much for coming in.
Always a pleasure.